Starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Betty. We'll get to those stories in just a minute, but first, we have some wild weather outside this evening, and not the kind we usually see this time of year. Newswatch 12 Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller has his eye on it for us. Jeff, expecting some pretty high winds tonight.
Yeah, hey Justin, there's just no precedent for this in December. A long duration high wind event tonight starting in just a couple hours from now. For right now, we're running a south wind over a cold earth or a cold snowpack. That's giving us some dense fog out there. Currently, this fog will lift later on tonight. That is not the main event. The main event arrives later. So here we are now, a couple of light showers out there and some drizzle, lots of fog and also some clouds. Here comes our system. It's going to track to our north. We'll be on the south side or the warm side of this, but this is a line of strong to locally severe storms getting in here about 10:30 tonight. Any of these could have wind gusts of 70 to 80 miles per hour. They actually do right now across parts of Iowa, and that whole line is moving our direction. They could also contain a couple of very weak tornadoes, and that's going to be our threat tonight. So tornadoes, wind damage this evening. It's going to be a thing for several hours tonight into tomorrow morning. Again, we don't do this very often in December, but here we are with a high-end wind event entering the picture for us tonight. Okay, so wind-wise, this is the line going through about 10:30 tonight. These are sustained winds, not wind gusts. Sustained winds near 50 miles per hour. And then behind it, once that initial line goes through, we're going to keep winds near 60 mile per hour in gusts for long duration, 6+ hours or more into tomorrow morning. That will definitely do damage to pine trees and the infrastructure. So we have high wind warnings in effect for us tonight into about midday tomorrow for wind gusts of 70 to 80 miles per hour and then dying down tomorrow morning. And here's the fuel, right? Temperatures in the 70s over here, 20s over there. The seasons are fighting it out across the Midwest right now. We will lose that battle tomorrow with cold air on the way. A flash freeze tomorrow with low temperatures in the 20s. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Suicide rates have been on the rise in recent years, and health officials say places like the Northwoods are at heightened risk. Newswatch 12's Lily Zoller explains.
Mental health and addiction are the only two diseases we blame the person for.
Nationally, the average rate of suicide stands at 14 people per 100,000 that take their own lives each year.
Currently in our northern region, and specific to Vilas County, we're at 21.2, and that's at 2019 data. So 21.2 per 100,000. And then Oneida shortly behind that at 16.9.
This disparity amongst rates is typical of small towns.
We talk about our rural area having higher rates. Males 45 to 54, adolescents. Those are all contributing factors that we want to look at. In addition to things like warning signs.
Things like frequent isolation and sudden changes in behavior, emotions, or interests.
Maybe they attended church and no longer go, or used to go to all the basketball practices and are no longer attending.
This is all of top importance as we are in the midst of a notable time of year.
We are aware that when someone is diagnosed with depression or anxiety, we will see symptoms heighten during this time of year because of lack of sunlight. Or maybe sleep cycles will change.
Not only that, but also the fact that both national and local suicide rates are on the rise.
I mean, we're all in a struggling time right now. So really being there for each other, I think, is super important.
Pritzl says the best ways to do this are by listening, supporting, and not leaving a suicidal individual alone.
We really want to reach out to those individuals and making sure that they are supported during this time and that they are into counseling or receive this support that's best for them.
In Rhinelander, Lily Zoller, Newswatch 12.
The Wisconsin Department of Transportation will be stepping up enforcement for their Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign, designed to help prevent tragedies around the holidays by boosting patrol staff and getting impaired drivers off the road. The Tavern League of Wisconsin plays a role in this as well by offering their Safe Ride program, which they say helps all Wisconsin drivers.
We are focused on public safety. We don't want drunk drivers on the road just like anyone else. So that's what it's all about. It's not about the Tavern League of Wisconsin. It's about safety on Wisconsin roads.
Tavern League organizers say OWI convictions are down 44% since 2007. Oneida County and the Northwoods, they say, have also benefited.
We've averaged 135 safe rides per month. And if you extrapolate that over the 13 counties that are in just our district up here, and then again take that to the state level, you can imagine the impact that has on making the roads safer.
The increase in officers runs through Saturday, January 1st, New Year's Day. Today, President Joe Biden is touring some of the damage in Kentucky caused by tornadoes that ripped through the region over the weekend. The president took an aerial tour of Mayfield, Kentucky, one of the hardest hit communities, though tornadoes also tore through towns in Illinois, Tennessee, Missouri, and Arkansas. Afterward, the president received a briefing from local leaders about the impact of the tornadoes and extreme weather and praised the people of Kentucky for coming together.
Where people just come out of nowhere to help as a community. And that's what we're supposed to be doing. That's what America's supposed to be. There's no red tornadoes or blue tornadoes. There's no red states or blue states when this stuff starts to happen.
Biden has so far approved a major disaster declaration for Kentucky and several other states affected by the storms. So far, roughly 80 people are confirmed dead in that destruction. About 100 more remain unaccounted for. The number of new COVID-19 cases reported here in Wisconsin each day continues to rise. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports just over 4,000 new cases, raising our daily average for the last week to just over 3,700. DHS also reports 33 new deaths today, raising our daily average for the last week slightly to 23. Today, the CDC also revealed their new COVID numbers for vaccinated versus unvaccinated people for the month of November. All the numbers are up compared to October, and the percent of people getting COVID-19 is now a bit closer between the two groups. They're still about 3 times higher among unvaccinated folks. However, people who are unvaccinated were more than 10 times as likely to be hospitalized or die from COVID-19 than folks who are vaccinated in November. One of the nation's top COVID advisors now says it appears drug makers will not need to make a new vaccine for the new Omicron variant. Instead, he's urging people to get vaccinated and get booster shots that are already available. Chris Pallone has details from Washington.
Across the country, more evidence of a new COVID surge. Hospital admissions are up nearly 8%, deaths up 5% over the past week. The Delta variant is still doing the most damage, but the Omicron variant has been detected in at least 36 states, and cases of it appear to double every 2 days.
I am very concerned that healthcare systems are going to be facing a pretty tough situation in the coming weeks.
Tuesday, the nation's lawmakers paused for a moment of silence on the Capitol steps to remember the 800,000 Americans who have died from COVID so far. But one of the president's top health advisors says there is some good news.
Our booster vaccine regimens work against Omicron. At this point, there is no need for a variant-specific booster.
The existing vaccines appear to work well against Omicron when a person is fully vaccinated and boosted. And even some vaccine protection does a good job at keeping people out of the hospital or dying from COVID.
It means that it is vital for everyone to get vaccinated and boosted if they are eligible.
As cases tick up, pro sports are feeling the effects, with more than 100 NBA, NFL, and NHL players and coaches all testing positive in recent days. The rising cases also forcing Northeast universities like Princeton, Cornell, and NYU to abruptly cancel in-person gatherings and make final exams virtual. After doing contact tracing of cases from Thanksgiving, Philadelphia's health commissioner issued this warning.
Please do not get together with other households for Christmas. Or if you do, keep those gatherings small. It's just too dangerous.
Despite the rise in cases, the White House says the nation's schools and businesses will remain open. Chris Pallone, NBC News, Washington.
Still ahead, we'll hear what Newswatch 12 viewers are saying on tonight's edition of Your 2 Cents. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast, including those strong winds heading our way tonight. That's next on Newswatch 12 at 5.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side, sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
Make this Christmas extra sparkly and brilliant with a gift from Wickersham Jewelry. From stocking stuffers to holy cow, I can't wait to show everyone you're the best type of gifts. Endless options including stylish diamond hoops, two-tone diamond bracelets, and journey pendants. Lots and lots of diamond fashion jewelry to celebrate any special moment. You can even take advantage of interest-free financing programs. This Christmas, say I love you with a gift from Wickersham Jewelry.
These days, we're spending more time than ever before at home. Where the perfect pendant can spotlight your newfound skills in the kitchen. Where the right chandelier takes daily dinner from basic to brilliant. And where your decorating choices are all of a sudden illuminated. With Patriot Lighting, your lighting becomes a reflection of your personal style. Modern, sleek, eclectic. Whatever your pleasure, we have hundreds of options to make your home shine a little brighter. Find your style with Patriot Lighting, only at Menards.
Northern Wisconsin's classic rock station. The Bob and Tom Show. Middays with Kara, Duff Damos, and nights with Alice Cooper. The rock of Northern Wisconsin. Rock 105.3 WRLO.
Hi, I'm Chris Core from Lang Lade Ford. When I want the forecast for Antigo, I go to WJFW.com for all my hometown weather.
Your hometown weather, available 24/7 at WJFW.com.
There you are. Welcome back, my friends. All right, so let's talk you and me face to face for a minute here. What we're about to go through tonight is unprecedented. There's just none of this in recorded history has happened before in northern Wisconsin. Basically, the jet stream, that river there about 30,000 feet up, is going to be sitting at the Earth's surface for a few hours tonight and tomorrow, thus giving us lots of wind, and we could see wind gusts near 70 to 80 miles per hour this evening. That's going to do a number on the pine trees out there for sure. They have a high profile, they're heavy, and they're tall. Look for power outages to continue into tomorrow. Right now, though, the wind is out of the south, around 5 miles per hour, not a factor, right? Except for we're taking a south wind, a warm, moist south wind over a snowpack, and that is giving us fog and reduced visibility across the area. Now, we're talking 0 in Tomahawk and Merrill over toward the Antigo area, where the snowpack is the heaviest right now. This will get out of here tonight as the wind begins to pick up. It'll all kind of push north into the UP as we have better visibility on the way for later, but then the wind's going to pick up, and outside it looks like this out there now in Minocqua. We're talking about reduced visibility over the snowpack. The snow's melting, of course, and the roads are wet across the area right now. Here's the issue, right? We have lots of warm temperatures across really the Midwest, 70s right now in parts of Iowa. Meanwhile, 500 miles away back off to the west, 20s in the Dakotas. That's the seasons fighting it out, right? So we have winter over here, basically summer over here. And in between is where they fight it out and you get a storm to form, and it's exactly where there's one right now. Right there, that's our system that's going to cause all sorts of problems across the Midwest and the Great Lakes tonight. It is already causing issues across the Denver area. Right now, wind gusts are gusting near 90 miles per hour in Denver and across the entire front range of the Rockies. That's the energy lifting into the Midwest and later on the Great Lakes tonight. It'll likely hold together as it works its way across the Great Lakes this evening. So here it is now, ejecting into the plains. Here's the storms. There's no fewer than 12 tornado warnings in parts of Iowa right now, and this will likely hold together as it moves in our direction tonight. This is going to be a nocturnal event, which is not good for timing. You know, thunderstorms at night are never fun, as you know, and that's going to be our issue tonight. Likely arriving about 10 o'clock or so and lingering to about 1 o'clock in the morning. So here we are out there now. We have some light rain showers and some drizzle and fog out there. Here comes the storm, though. We're talking about 10:30 or so, a line of strong to locally severe storms right over north central Wisconsin. Any of these are capable of producing 70 to 80 mile per hour wind gusts as they push through the area. Notice how it's the entire region, right? Not an isolated area or county. It's all of us tonight as this pushes through. Behind that system, we're going to kick up some winds for a long duration wind event tonight with wind gusts near 60 miles per hour through about noon tomorrow. So that's going to cause problems of more than 6+ hours of high winds. So the threat tonight with the storms, though, includes Weak, kind of short-lived tornadoes are possible this evening. They're already out there now in parts of Iowa. And then the wind threat tonight is just off the charts scale-wise. Likely power issues all night long this evening into tomorrow. So here is a map I typically show you in parts of the spring, right? But here we are with a high-end severe weather threat across parts of western Wisconsin, pushing into central Wisconsin later on tonight before it dissipates across parts of the Midwest, and then we go from there. All right, so here it is. The line's going to push through about 10:30 tonight, 11 o'clock. These are sustained winds, by the way, not gusts. That line pushes through, and then behind it, a long-duration wind event. Overnight tonight and tomorrow morning, we'll still have wind gusts near 40 to 50 to 60 miles per hour through about noon tomorrow. Thus, the high wind advisory or high wind warning for wind gusts of more than 60 miles per hour lasts through about noon tomorrow. If you're traveling in a north-south roadway, this is going to cause problems with high-profile vehicles. And then we're going to flash freeze everything tomorrow as the front goes through. Temperatures drop. We'll have highs basically near 30 around midnight, dropping into 20s through the afternoon. So for tonight, damaging wind gusts are all but likely tonight with thunderstorms that could be strong to locally severe and low temperatures around midnight down near 29. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy and windy. A couple light snow showers out there can't be ruled out with highs near 31 but dropping through the day into the 20s by this time tomorrow night. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows light snow tomorrow and wind. It gets better, improves on Friday, 23. Notice how we stay cold through the middle portions of next week. Justin.
Thanks, Jeff. Time now to hear what Newswatch 12 viewers are saying this week on tonight's edition of Your 2 Cents.
Hi, long-time watcher, first-time caller. My name is Hugh Stroud. I live up in Watersmead. There is news up here, and there's also weather up here. You guys never talk about how far your broadcast goes. You end at the border. Could you please go a little farther? Thank you.
I'm surprised that you have not covered a story about Berkeley Adamovich. Passed away this past weekend. Little 10-year-old girl. Her fight with cancer finally ended. This story was huge in Eagle River and surrounding community. Just Google Berkeley Strong and you'll know about it. You should cover our local news such as this. Rest in peace, Berkeley.
So I usually wait till Friday to respond to calls. I want to address that one, though, quickly and briefly now. We did, as you saw, cover Berkeley and the Eagle River community, rallying around her a few different times during her life. We saw that she passed away over the weekend, and we were intentionally giving the family a little time and space before doing any form of a memorial piece. But if there's a candlelight vigil or anything for her, that is certainly on our to-do list. In the meantime, though, our condolences to Berkeley's family and friends on your loss. If you want to make your voice heard on Your 2 Cents, give us a call at 715-365-8812, extension 319. Remember, I generally respond to calls on Fridays on My 2 Cents. Giving is a big part of the holiday season, including at one local rehab center in Minocqua. We'll check out their annual Giving Tree event after the break.
What you see is important. How you see is important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Right now, take 40% off lenses with the purchase of any frames.
What does it mean to fight for what's right? To us, it means helping accident victims get their lives back to normal again. Habish, Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
The big in-stock winter blowout sale is on at Slumberland Furniture. Get year-end savings on everything in stock. Over 20 different sofas in stock and ready to go. Over 50 accent chairs and recliners too. In-stock items can be in your home really fast, even just a few days in some areas. Plus, save an extra 30% off all clearance items in store. Huge store-wide savings. Everything is on sale and shipping is free. The big in-stock winter blowout at Slumberland Furniture.
Love conquers all at Wickersham Jewelry with breathtaking engagement rings from their exclusive Love Story collection. Handcrafted in white, rose, or yellow gold with diamonds in a wide variety of shapes and sizes. Diamond anniversary bands that are brilliant, beautiful, and timeless. And whether you're getting engaged or celebrating a marquee anniversary, Wickersham Jewelry has the perfect ring. You can even take advantage of special interest-free financing programs. Wickersham Jewelry, where love conquers all.
WJJQ is giving away $2,500 in $25 gift certificates during our 25 Days of Christmas giveaway. Visit WJJQ.com for information in the 25 Days of Christmas giveaway from WJJQ.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Schedule an eye exam before your vision benefits or FSA funds expire.
One Northwoods family is making it their mission to spread some holiday cheer through food this Christmas season. Backwaters Bar and Grill is offering a free early Christmas broasted chicken dinner December 22nd. Owners say folks are welcome to dine in or carry out. All they ask is that you please call ahead.
We're excited to provide one of our best sellers, our broasted chicken dinner for the community. And we are offering dinners for anyone that's in need, anyone that's struggling, anyone that is financially struggling, or simply just needs a really good meal that we would love to provide.
We'll have more on their efforts coming up on Newswatch 12 at 6. It's always nice to know that someone out there is thinking about you, especially around the holidays. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson shows us how One Northwoods Rehab Center is helping make its residents feel special.
There's the bird feeder that I got at the last Christmas.
Watching the birds is one of Nancy Vought's favorite thing to do at Minocqua Health and Rehab.
It's one of those stick-on ones. And we had even a blue jay took it down. He was so fat that he knocked it right off the window.
Nancy received the bird feeder from the facility's giving tree last year.
Well, the gifts that come in from the tree really are a thrill.
The giving tree comes back every year. Each resident is assigned a star. They write whatever is on their Christmas list, and community members pick the stars and eventually give whatever was on their list. The facility wants all of the residents to feel special.
It means a lot to the residents. A lot of them get things that they weren't expecting to receive, such as snacks and treats. We play a lot of bingo. I know what kind of treats those individuals like, so it made it easy to do this. They're very excited to get anything.
Kathy Stroud is the activities director. She does her best to keep the residents busy.
We put things that we know that the resident enjoys, or things that we feel that are a necessity that they could use.
Because sometimes this is the only gift they'll get.
Some of them don't have any relatives or don't even get a Christmas card.
Supporting the residents here is really simple. You look at the giving tree, find a star that still has a Post-it note on it, and you see what they might like. Pants, socks, body spray, things like that. The tree started with around 50 stars, but there's still about 15 left to claim. Kathy encourages people to come in and make somebody's holiday a little brighter. One generous gift could end up meaning much more, like Nancy and her bird feeder.
As you can tell, the birds have been at it. There's not much food left in it, but they really enjoy it, and we enjoy watching them.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Minocqua, I'm Morgan Johnson.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Maybe you're thinking about updating your shower one day, but you have a whole ton of questions and you don't know who to ask. Well, today your questions are going to be answered by a certified jacuzzi installer, Corey Gottlieb. And Corey's my son, by the way. Corey, thanks for joining us.
Dad, thanks for having me.
Corey, Linda wrote in, and she wants to know, what's your favorite part of being a bath installer?
That's a great question, Linda. I love my job. At the end of the day, seeing the look on their faces, it really means a lot to me. I love what I do, and it's very special.
So Sue wants to know, she's got a bathtub and she doesn't take baths anymore. She would love to put in a low step-in shower, and you can do that, can't you?
We do it all the time. We take out an old tub, we put in a nice new easy step-in shower. Very, very simple.
Yeah, very safe for people too. And you can add well-placed grab bars for people. You put them at the height they want.
Wherever they need them.
So you can work with them and put their grab bars, their grab shelves, whatever they need to give them a much safer shower.
That's very important.
Emmett wants to know about warranties. He says, warranties are really important to me. You offer a lifetime warranty. How can you be so confident about a lifetime warranty?
Unlike other companies, we take everything out right to the bottom, right down to the studs, and get a completely new, fresh start.
So you tear out the existing tile, pan, everything?
Tile, wallboard, whatever we need to replace, it's a fresh start.
Even the plumbing?
We always have a licensed plumber on staff, take out the old plumbing.
So everything's new behind the walls, so people don't have to worry about a thing?
All new and lifetime warranted.
That's great. Corey, Cindy wants to know what to expect when a bath installer shows up at their home. What happens?
Well, first off, we arrive on time. We'll go over, review the project together, and we'll lay our runners and our tarps down and treat your home as if it were our own.
So you protect everything, right? You cover everything in the
Floors,
bathroom?
vanities, toilet, bathroom floor, everything.
Thanks for joining us, Corey. Jacuzzi has some really exciting offers. Take a look.
Let's make your tired old bathroom look beautiful again. Save now with 75% off installation, plus a free upgrade to stylish black fixtures. Call 1-800-TUNDRALAND or visit tundraland.com today.
I was thinking maybe
your mom's car.
Merry Christmas, Em.
Okay, they are about to issue a tornado watch across parts of western Wisconsin as this system cranks up and moves our direction. Winds are approaching 90 miles per hour in parts of central Iowa right now. What? That's the weather in intensity coming our way for tonight. Yikes. As this line of storms comes through about 10 o'clock or so, it could easily contain wind gusts of 70 to 80 miles per hour. So you should prepare now to lose power as we have wind and maybe a couple of tornadoes in the area tonight. And then tomorrow, we just keep things windy, a high wind warning through about noon tomorrow. And by the way, waves on Lake Superior and Michigan could approach 30 feet tomorrow morning. This is just off the charts.
This is crazy. All right, thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 5. We'll see you back here at 6 with more.